A little motivation for you. A little motivation for you. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tiphani. Welcome back to Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. Y'all, I look like I got purple hair tonight, but welcome back to Tips Tuesdays live rehash. We are in season 9, y'all. Season 9 of the podcast. This is a spinoff of the audio podcast where I bring in special guests to give different perspective on inspirational topics. I'm so excited for tonight's guest, y'all. Y'all think that I can sing? This dude right here tonight can sing. And I'm going to allow him to, come to the stage. We're going to welcome Mr. TB2 to the stage. How you do tonight?
I feel good. I am glad to be here. What up, everybody? I'm so glad to be. It's her. She the one. No, I am. I'm honored. I'm happy. Thank you for having me. It's been in the, what y'all don't know is it's been in the works for a nice little minute, and so we finally got it together. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on season 9.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some jokers ain't got one season. You up here at 9. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So
Hey, that's what's up.
we're grateful. I'm
What's
glad.
up? It's gonna be some good conversation tonight. We were just backstage talking, so I know this conversation, y'all, I'm just gonna bore y'all. Might be a little long tonight. It might be, but
Ain't gonna be that
we
long.
got some inspiration, motivation, and encouragement for you
Yes.
tonight. Tonight. And I wish y'all are chiming in. Y'all are coming in the room. Right now, share the episode out with somebody. Share it to your social media right now. Right now. Right now.
Right now. Right now.
Right,
Right now.
right now. Share. As a matter of fact, let me hit another share. Um, but I am so excited about tonight's episode. We came in with a banger. Last week we had the hubby on here, and we started the season off right. Y'all know I gotta always start it off with him first.
You
Set,
better.
set the bar. Set the bar. So while we are sharing out the episode, I want you to go ahead, introduce yourself to the people, and let them know who you are.
For sure. So artist name is TB2, which no, for years people have asked what does that stand for. And I'm like, Thurman B. Thornton the second. The reason we shortened it like that is because every time I went somewhere to perform, my name was either Thurston, Truman, I was the third. And I'm
Okay.
like, I've just, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And reading is fundamental. And what I have seen is that some folks are not fundamental. So just to help the people out. But no, TB2, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, born and raised, husband of one wife, one and only. Uh, my wife, Sandy, shout out to my wife. I sing. I'm a fool. I'm black. I know that might have been questionable to some people, but you know what I'm saying, what you see is true. I am black. And I love God. I love God's people, even when God's people get on my nerves. I still love them. Not at like them, but now I'm just a man in process. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody need to understand that while you are here, that's all you're in process. Just trying to get to um, whatever the Lord has promised for me to have, and I'm trying to get to it um, the smartest. Um, I ain't gonna necessarily say the easiest, but I'll say the
Mhm.
smartest. As we say, work smarter, not harder. So I'm trying to work smarter to get to the expected result and end that God is promising. And I'm just trying to. We out here trying to function. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's really all. Uh, that in a nutshell. I say that. You know what I'm saying? I do sings. I've been singing since I was 3 years old. I'm 41. I've been singing professionally now for probably about the last 20 years. And nice amount of projects. So I've been blessed to be able to tour the country and tour the world rather, and have music touch all over this country, there's all over the world, and just be in a place to where, um, even with this new round of returning to a scene that I had kind of left, just to kind of find peace and balance for myself and for my home life. It feels good to be able to come back on awesome platforms like this, just because um, there's a different round. There's a different round that God is taking people through in regards to how He's getting His messages out. And with everything that's going on in the world and the country and the government, things of that nature, people need safe spaces to be able to speak truth, to power, to be able to be vulnerable without being made to look weak, and also just need safe ground to share so that all parties that are involved are able to grow, learn, understand, and progress. And so I just think that, excuse me, I think that we are in a time where platforms like this and other podcasts and other TV shows, media outlets that are not afraid of uh, being independent in what it is they're reporting, journaling, filming, or whatever. It's important that we continue to use our voices for that because we can see our voices are under attack. So just got to make sure that I'm honored to share in spaces like this because it's important. And I know that nothing's going to be, I don't have to worry about saying anything that I regret because I'm not wasteful with my words. And what I like about your platform and your podcast is that just that you're not wasteful with your words. And while subject matter can be intense, it can be trying, it can be very testy, or it can be very emotional and thought driven, thought provoking. It's still going for the greater good, which is progressing towards better.
Yes. Yes. Great introduction.
Thank you.
Great introduction. So if y'all can't tell already, we're gonna have some good discussion
Yes.
tonight. Yes, yes. So let's go ahead and get started with our announcements.
Yes.
Um, and get this show on the road. Let's
Leg out.
go. Hey. All right, here we go. Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements. Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements.
Mr. Mixer got it lit.
Gotta get to the paper, yeah, you know I'm getting it. Gotta keep the grind so strong, yeah, you know I'm getting it. Been in the state too long, gotta go and get it. I'm committed, I'm so with it. Gotta get to the paper, yeah, you know I'm getting it. Gotta keep the grind so strong, yeah, you know I'm feeling it. Been in the say too long.
All right, so you now have to start off with the big one first, which is everythingtiffany.com. Y'all, we got podcast merch, we got just merch in general. Go to everythingtiffany.com and check out the website. Podcast, music, content creation, whatever I got going on, it's at everythingtiffany.com. So y'all go check out that website and check out the merch. We got shirts, we got bags, we got some other stuff in the works, got some other stuff in the works. Had to get some coffee. Cause with this podcast is getting gooder and gooder every time that y'all sing the podcast. It's getting gooder and gooder. We are incorporating different ideas when it comes to the merch for the podcast or just merch in general for everything that I do. I'm a woman of many hats, so when you hear everything Tiffany, just know that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. So that's the first announcement is to hit that up. Another announcement: go and subscribe, follow, and share on all social media platforms the podcast. Now, what you're looking at tonight is the spinoff of the audio podcast. But go subscribe, like, follow, and share on all social media platforms. Tell somebody else about the podcast. We do not want to be hoarders of this podcast. You feel me? So go and check it out and support the podcast. Also, if you need any flyer designs, banner designs, any kind of content design, check out your girl. Once again, everything Tiffany, Tiff Promotions. Let me take the busy out of your business. Serious inquiries. Serious inquiries, all right? Also, if you got an event coming up and you need a DJ, once again, everything Tiffany, DJ Tiff is your girl to do that. And also, there is my booking information. Again, you can go to everythingtiffany.com to book anything that I have going on. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, just a little snippet of some of this music. There we go.
You've been going through some things, been through heartaches and pains. You gotta know that God is there through the fire and the rain. You've gotta keep your head up when life is tough. You've gotta keep your head up. Don't give up. You should walk by faith and not by sight.
Yeah, y'all go and stream that music. All social media platforms, wherever you can stream music. Go to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Go and stream up the Same Old Praise EP. That's what their song is from. So put in Tiphani and put that on your playlist. Put that on your playlist and get that in your spirit. All right. Okay. I think I got everything as far as the announcements. I feel like I'm missing one. And I am because this Friday, whatever you are doing, wherever you are, we are having Yahweh. That stands for You Always Have Worship Experience Here. And that's going to be on Facebook Live. So if you're not doing anything, tune in to the Riff and Rev page. We will be doing Yahweh. We will be having worship night and just enjoying the Spirit of God through music, through prayer. If anybody is ever there live, you know how we get down with Yahweh. So if y'all have nothing to do, Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, tune in to the Griffin Rev page and you will get and a worship experience for sure. All right, so I got everything, and we are going to get right into things. Um, I'm excited for the conversation. So we're gonna start off the conversation
Okay.
with. Let me go over here to my comments and see if they are. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I see y'all in the comments. I see y'all in the comments. Um, we are going to start off with. I always like to ask my guests, what is a scripture or quote or both that is your go-to right now in life?
Psalms 138, and I believe it's verse 8. He will perfect the very thing that concerns you.
Uh-huh. It's funny that you chose that. Can you sing a little piece of that? Ah!
Uh,
You didn't know where it was coming.
I didn't. Oh, I can't even remember. Listen, I'm drawing a blank on. I know
It
this.
won't always be like this.
Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. It won't always be like this. Oh, the Lord will perfect that concerneth me. Oh, yeah. Sooner or later, gonna turn in my favor. Turn it around for me. Turn it around for me.
There you go. There you go.
That's
There you go. There you go. So that was just a little teaser. That was
it.
a little teaser. That was a little teaser. So we are going to get right into um, some of these inspirational topics. But before we get into the topics, I want you to talk about what you got going on, music wise, film wise. I want you to talk a little bit about what you got going.
Absolutely. So, after taking what was this 2026? So after it's been a 4-year break from my last album. Um, so my first album was in 2017. That's 911 Save Me. Second album was Lyrics from My Heart. That was in 2022. I called that the COVID album. And man, because it was a whole different type of situation. After that, I had kind of fallen out of love with music after, the first album came out and I toured off that album for 3 years. And then um, I, I pulled off that album for about 3 years. And then, we lost light. There we go. And then there was like, but after that, I toured off the album for 3 years. And then we came back and it was time to do the second album. And COVID happened, and so I'm a touring artist. I've always been a touring artist. So when we couldn't tour in the capacity of once we once could, um, it put I ain't gonna say it put a strain on me. We just had to come up with more creative ways to stretch out. So
Most
we tapped into the virtual world. Here we are. We'll do things of that nature. And then after about 2 years after that album, I was kind of blah on music and things of that nature. And I was just like, dude, I don't think I had enjoyed building my home life with my wife. We had purchased our first home and we really enjoyed being in that type of mind frame, and just really creating a safe space for my home. And I was very adamant about making sure um, that our home was set up the way we needed to be, just in case we run into any type of issues with the world and the country, as you know. But I in coming back to the music scene or whatnot. Shout out to my baby, my brother, best friend, MD. One of my best friends, my MD, Time Walker. He really pushed for me to come back, because he basically was like this. Yeah, nah, man, the story ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not over yet. There's still people that need to hear you. People need to know your story and things of that nature. And so we returned. Was in March with my first live album titled Thurman's Journey, the One More Day Experience, with a film, docu-film, coinciding with the actual live album. And much like we were talking about backstage, which I have no problem with repeating here, is that this project, the film and the album, really was about creating safe spaces to have conversation, dialogue, to be able to be vulnerable without being made to look weak, um, to share truth um, for the benefit of healing properly, as well as being free and glorifying God in the end, above all. But it was important that coming back, it was about coming back my way, fully independent, been independent for the longest time, but fully independent project, um, self-funded, things of that nature. And the Lord put me in a position to be very strategic about what platforms, media outlets, and so on and so on that I reach out to or associate myself with, because I wanted to be I was very adamant about making sure that the places that I speak or go to were safe ground because of the subject matter of the film, what it is that I'm addressing, what it is that I'm digging, jumping right in and talking about. So you're talking about cocaine addiction, suicide attempts, multiple deaths in family, and just watching a man in process, learning, on the journey of trying to get to better. And I'm really happy about this project, probably more now than I was before. And actually, I'm actually probably more excited about this project because at this point, this is 41-year-old Thurman, or TB2, whatever. This 41-year-old Thurman. And 41-year-old Thurman is, I'm in a place to where it's like, listen, I make the music I like. I keep, I make sure that I always make sure that I keep the basic formula for my day ones or whatever. But in growing and evolving and learning, I also experiment with sound and how important it is to know your sound before you expand into something else. And so we got the live album that's out. We got the film that just dropped on my YouTube channel that is actually doing well, and I'm loving the reactions that I'm getting for people, and so many, especially from men, that are hitting me up because as a man, a black man at that, it is important that we definitely have safe spaces to be able to share because there's a lot that are put on. There's a lot that's put on us. There's a lot put on everybody, but there's a lot. There's a black man that is put on us. Um, we come from. I come from an era. I was raised by a father and a mother that um, being emotional was not always allowed. And if it was, it was a time limit on it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it wasn't always the safest space to be able to share truth and honesty and be raw and real for the sake of not just conversation, but also for the sake of trying to figure out how to get to better. So that's really the gist of this project. Um, I'm excited about it because I'm excited about what's next after it. You know what I'm saying? And it's out on all, but the album is out on all platforms now. We had wonderful listening sessions for the record. I just kicked off recently the self-funded tour for the live album as well as the film where we were doing. So we're doing screenings in different cities, and now even while it's out on YouTube, just getting the message out there and creating, again, like I said, safe spaces to have dialogue, and hearing some of the testimonies and hearing the backstories of a lot of people that connect with um, addiction and death and uh, not being in a safe space to be able to say yay or nay, has been very gratifying to me because it really shows that, we really need each other. We really do. And doesn't matter what race, color, creed, whatever, it doesn't matter. We were created because we need each other. So it is I'm excited, I'm happy, and I'm just taking it day by day. You know what I'm saying? Taking it day by day. Every day is a different thing, different message or a different challenge in a good way. Just to figure out how to navigate. So that's it for now. But there's more coming. I think I'm working on. I think. I think now that this is out, it's time to. wheels are turning for some more stuff. So,
I'm doing some more.
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's I have a new appreciation. I'm back in love with music. I have a new appreciation for it again. Me and the music have an understanding now. I can come to it when I'm ready, but I also can step away from it and,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, go live a regular life. So I'm in a better place now than I was before, and I'm happy about that. I really am.
That's awesome. And I just want to add, and it was one more announcement I didn't put in there, but we're gonna put it in this part right here. But yeah, so
Oh,
y'all know about the Music Level Awards.
you better know,
Um, let's see, you got Traditional Artist of the Year, Album of the Year,
man,
Song of the Year. Yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah. You just got it back to back to back to back
man.
this
Listen,
year. So I just want to congratulate you on your
thank you,
nominations
thank
for
you,
the Music Love Awards. This year
man,
you're gonna be doing the red carpet.
man. You know, shout
I
out
need to
to
go on and start getting my feet together now.
listen, because let me tell you something. We you know, it is the music level awards is always a good time. It's
It
always a
is.
good
It
time.
is.
Shout out to Mom Francis Riley,
Yes.
for the
Yes.
visionary behind it, and for always keeping quote unquote the indies, aka the majors, always in the forefront of why she does it, as well as for the scholarships and things of that nature. I am very honored. Just seemed like award nominations are just, you know, like popping off. You know what I'm saying? We got the music level
Yes.
awards. You got the gospel sound radio music awards. You got the what is it? Arizona. I
It's
forget.
a lot of
It's a lot,
awards out
you know.
there
And you
that
know, and I'm excited.
yeah.
You know, I'm not the award guy. I'm not the go to everybody's type of situation because everybody's
Yes.
not on the same page as to why they do it.
Yes.
But
Hmm.
what I've always loved about the Music Love Awards is that everything Mama Francis says it is,
It
and
is.
it is, and then some, and
And it's
really,
an excellence.
yeah, and it always, you leave better than how you come.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You leave better than how you come, and it is a blessing. I feel like the Music Level Awards is like a safe space. It is a place to come. I think, yeah, the award nominations is like what gets you to the dance. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Hmm.
But it's what happens there.
There.
That
There.
that really is what keeps us coming,
Yes.
and what keeps us. You know, it just
Yes, because I'm like, even if I ain't nominated, I'm looking like that's
absolutely.
about to be on my calendar every year now.
Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? I do hate the years that I have missed. It ain't been too many. But you
Yeah.
know, I would say about Francis, listen, if it falls on my wife's birthday, I'm not coming. So you know what I'm saying? She understands, you know what I'm saying? But
Right, right.
I'm actually honored to be nominated this year just because, you know, two have been gone, you know, for an amount of years,
And then yeah.
and to come back with a warm welcome. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I always say the MLAs to me is like my Grammys because I'm like, you know, it just I tell people all over, man, if they be like, what award show would you say today? When other artists, indie artists or whatever, they be like, man, how are the MLAs? I'm like, this, you gotta go.
Right.
You gotta go, man. I
Gotta be
can't.
there.
You
You
gotta
gotta be
be
there.
there because you don't know it's coming from everywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
I'm excited and honored. I think well, you nominated too, right? This
Yeah,
year.
I was about to say, yeah, so this year I've been nominated for Songwriter of the Year.
Come on now, songwriter.
So yes, yes, y'all. Music Level Awards is like he said, it's awesome. It's an experience. Like y'all can come to the Music Level Awards if you want to. It's not just artists and things like that. It
At all.
is people that get your tickets. You know, it ain't free. Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
But yeah, it ain't free. But it is an awesome experience. And like I said, this year I got nominated for Songwriter of the Year. So that in itself, I'm like, man, like some it's one thing when you know that you do the things that you do, but it's another thing when people acknowledge it
Yes,
also,
absolutely.
and they enjoy
Yes,
what you do. You know
yes.
what I mean? Because you could be doing stuff and people don't really care. You know.
That's true.
So I'm just honored to be nominated. So yeah, so y'all are hear us talking about it on these next few episodes of the Music Love Awards. Y'all know how we get down.
Yeah, man.
Voting starts June 1st.
Man.
So you already got two nominees right here that you need to
Yeah,
vote, 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 vote,
just
vote
go
for.
ahead and just go on and
Just
vote.
multiple votes. Like
Yeah.
I always tell people, don't just vote once.
Yeah, no, keep it going.
You know,
Just
you run into
voting.
people that be like, "Oh, I voted for you," and it'd be like one day, one vote, and it's like, no, vote every day, multiple votes.
Hey, man.
It's not about winning, but at the same time, it's like let's see who really be voting,
It's not about winning, but it's about winning.
but
So
it's about winning.
it's about winning. You know what I'm saying? You don't get in a race to not win.
Put some numbers to them votes. Put
Yeah,
some
man.
numbers to them
I mean,
votes.
because you know what I'm saying, we've watched in the year through the years how the votes have elevated, as far as
Yes,
um doubled, sometimes it's tripled. The numbers have just been crazy. Excuse me,
yes,
for some of these awards, for some of these nominees. So it's always a good thing. And you know, so I think one year somebody hit like it was like 10,000 votes, and we would sit there like this. I'm like, it's pretty. I'm
yes,
like, that's pretty unanimous. It's pretty, you know what I'm
yes.
saying? But it is
And people be showing out.
yeah,
People be
they
showing
do.
out with them votes. I'm like,
In more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? In more ways.
wow. So last year I won podcast of the year. As a matter of fact, I got my trophy. I forgot I got this green screen on, so you can't really see it.
Hey
But
man, listen,
it's podcast of
but
the
hey,
year.
ain't that joker got some weight on it though, don't it?
Right, right, right.
Let me
Podcast
see
of the
some.
year.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So y'all are tuning in right now to an award-winning podcast, Tips Tuesdays. So yes, yes. Thank you all. Yes, yes, yes. So they in here talking about it and everything. So y'all
Yeah.
remember, we in May right now. I'll let y'all know June 1st. Y'all will see an announcement that
They're
the
gonna get sick of it.
voting has
Listen.
started in June 1st. That's when
And
it's gonna start. So
prepare for the campaigns, people, because
yes,
listen,
yes. You come up
and
with
you
some
know,
creative stuff.
yeah, and you know what? Here's the other thing. It's fun.
It
It's fun. It
is. It
is
is.
fun, and it is great to be able to be nominated. It's always amazing to win, but it's also, you get to see a lot of the when you look and see the company that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the
Hmm.
categories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gives you an opportunity to check out some of the music or other, whatever media outlets that are nominated.
Networking.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
met you the year before last. I think it
Yeah,
was the year before last when
yeah,
I met you.
yeah.
And I was like, who is that guy up there singing? Because you and Tange did
Oh yeah, we did the anthem.
y'all
We did
did
the
the national
national anthem.
anthem.
Yeah,
Everything. Oh, we're going to have to make that a trio. You going to be there this year?
I am. Yeah, I'm in
I
there.
look,
I am.
we're gonna have to work that on up then.
Yeah, I'm in there. Said, they Mama Francis, she finds ways. Once she sets the date and I confirm with the wife, say with the boss, uh I confirm with the boss,
Right,
um,
right.
if all is well, which is it is.
Y'all are
And
very good.
yeah,
Yes.
but it is she once that's confirmed, then she always find a way to get me to do something.
There
Uh
you go.
it has never failed from 2014, the beginning, up until now. And I think I've only missed maybe two, no more than three.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but every year she find a way, and I just be like this. And so when she said, you want to do you mind? So Bob Francis got this thing, you know what I'm saying? That's just like my business partner, JP, CEO on her TV. They don't ask. They just voluntold you.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
volunteer you. She was like, she just presents it in a manner to make you think that she's asking, but it's more so
Hmm.
like, yeah, this was gonna happen. Just go ahead and say yeah, because that's what I'm putting together. And
Right.
so She was like, you want to do the red carpet this year? And in my brain, I was like this. But also, I was like this. Yeah, she kind of got this already set in her brain, so I don't think this.
Yes, because
It's
look
already.
here, I'm over here talking about, are you gonna be there? Yeah, you gonna be there. You doing the red
I'm there.
carpet?
Well, you listen. You
Yes.
know things can change. You don't know, but the one thing about me is that once,
Now look, you already on that fly. That's what you
yeah,
doing.
I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Anybody that knows how I do business and things of that nature, if I've appeared
Right,
on the
right.
fire, which means I've given confirmation, I'll be there.
That's right.
So, but yeah,
Let's get on with these topics because we can talk about the music love awards all night.
okay,
Um, which we might have to bring you back for a part two, anyways.
that's cool.
Um,
I get that a lot more often than not when I do these interviews
hey,
because
there you go. There you
conversation is so
go.
good. So I'm good.
It goes good. So we are going to go to the wheel
Oh,
and go to the wheel and see what our topic is going to be that we start off with. So, dun dun dun. Here we go. First topic of the night. Hmm.
oh.
Living or existing? Living or existing? You want me to start off, or you want? I'm just gonna let you start off. I'm gonna piggyback off of you tonight. Yes, living or existing. You can take that however you want to.
Yeah, I think we are living at a time where a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people think they're living and you're just there,
Mm-hmm.
i.e., existing. Um, I think that um, it is important to know that whatever capacity that you're in, um, you have to. What is it? Shantae Moore got a album as well as a song that says "This Moment Is Mine," right? And in the song, the song is really about reminding self to always be present in the moment. A lot of times we miss a lot of blessings because we're not present. um we bother God about this, that, and the third, but we're never present when it's time for him to perform what it is that we bothered him about.
Mm.
And we miss a lot of cues. We're missing a lot of cues. If you notice, I keep saying we because it doesn't mean I'm included in that.
Most definitely.
We miss a lot of our own personal cues because we are so attached to expecting the answer to come a specific way. And with that, you then just become lost in hoping for what you prayed for, your way and your method and all that stuff. And he's already told us his ways are not our ways, his thoughts are not our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned that a lot of times, even for myself, just in everything that I've gone through and lived through, a lot of times I was just existing. I was just here, just aimlessly living, just no real um, rhyme or reason, no
Mm-hmm.
real goal, just here, you know, circling the time and passing by time and just going through the motions,
Right.
until I understood that in order to truly walk into what it is that God has for you, you have to be intentional about living. I'm saying
Yes.
you have to be intentional about being present in those moments and making sure that you just ain't, we ain't just here to just be here. He didn't just create us here to be here. There's an impact that we're supposed to have, whether it's major, minor, whatever the case may be. And let me take that minor back because there is no minor impact. It's always major. It's always definitive. Um, it's just in the eyes of what you deem as big, small, whatever. And so I think that I think that it's just important to make sure that you know that you matter. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you just exist, and it's due to lack of confidence, low
Mm-hmm.
self-esteem, lack of motivation. You know what I'm saying? And it's uh, just we are all trying to navigate this thing we call life. And um, I think in order for you to know the difference, you just have to do self-reflection and self-evaluation. Like, what are you doing? What are you moving? What I always tell people is there's a difference between being busy and being productive. Busy people is like a bee. Bzzz, ain't no direction. You're just busy, 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 busy. Productive, there's a goal, there's a mission, there's a plan, there's an outline. He told us in the word, write the vision, make it plain. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Be adamant about what it is that you're doing, be intentional as to why you're doing it. Don't just be here, don't just exist in it, live it, breathe it, walk it, take it in, and just, make it your business to be unapologetic about how you choose
Mm-hmm.
to live, you know.
Yes.
So
Be in the moment.
yeah,
The moment.
absolutely.
A lot of us, I always say we're in the go 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 mode. We get up every day. We do the same routine things. You got to get up because you got to pay your bills. You got to go to work. We get in this robotic
Yeah,
mode. Then that's when we begin to just exist instead of living in the
yes.
moment and things like that. And God didn't put us on this earth just to exist.
No,
And
we're
He
not.
wanted you to live life and live it abundantly. And for you to live it abundantly, there's got to be balance in life. There's got to be definitely the balance in life.
Yeah.
Once we get that balance, then that's when you get rid of the existing part.
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, whether it be spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, we have to get those things in check in order to get that balance so that we can live and not just exist.
Yeah, don't be. We're not here just to take up space, because contrary to popular opinion, God is wiping away wasted space. If you're not
Right,
going, if you're not going to take what it is that He's giving you and do something with it, then why are you here?
right,
So what you here
right.
for? What are you here for? So yeah, that's a 100. That's 1,000% true. Don't just be here just to say you were here. Be here and make it mean something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put your footprints in the earth.
Yes, what I'm saying.
Put your footprints. Yeah.
Make sure you want to leave here empty. What I'm saying. You don't want to leave here full.
Yeah.
You want to leave here and you want to have um, exercised everything that you were given. Anything that you were able to. If God gave it to you to do, you want to be able to leave here satisfied, knowing that everything that I was handed, I put it out and I
Yes.
watered that seed to grow in the ground and to do something beyond. Even if I want to be able to when I leave here, I want people to be able to say this, that, and the third, but above anything else, he lived life to the best of his ability, and he did not apologize for being outward and loud about
Yes.
living the life. So yeah, 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 yeah,
I
absolutely,
seen something on I was scrolling on social media,
yeah,
and somebody had said that a lot of basically saying that the grave is filled with people with lots of ideas,
100%,
things like that. Like you just said, you want to leave here empty. So that means that you've put something out to this world, that you've lived out your purpose, that
yeah,
you've done everything that you are supposed to do.
yeah,
When I seen that, I was just like, that's kind of that's true.
it
You
is,
know,
yeah,
because a lot of us we live like we're not gonna die,
no,
and we all gonna die someday.
hmm
You know what I
hmm
mean? So it's like, the ideas that you have, the dreams that you have, the goals that you have, do it.
even if you don't live to see it all come to fruition, put it in motion.
Yes.
Put it in motion, because somebody's going to benefit, what I'm saying, from that idea. You think about how many people are being held up because you're not in place. What I'm saying? How many
Right.
how many people who are not able to If Judas hadn't have betrayed Jesus, we
Mm,
would have had to find an alternative way to get him to Calvary. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happened literally happens in,
for a reason.
you know what I'm saying? No coincidence. It's all destined, it's all purposely aligned. But just
Mm-hmm.
think if there had been any detours made by the key players that were supposed to be in place. Now we have to find an alternate way to get to the end result, which then delays people, it hinders process, and it doesn't get us to our expected end or goal that we're actually after. You know what I'm saying? So, let me say this is that, you know what I'm saying, it's not always easy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
Nope.
It is not always easy, and it is not always quick. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I done lived enough to where I don't want no more whippings from God for not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, do it afraid, do it unaware, do it unknown. Like Nike say, Joker, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
look, that is
Just
my motto. I've been telling people, I'm like, go beyond that. Just do it. And
yeah,
did.
yeah,
And did.
indeed.
Because whatever it is that you want to put your mind to, put your mind to it and do it.
Yeah, just kind
You
of do it.
know?
You and you'll find out, what I'm saying, if God gave you the thought process of the idea, he also gives provision. If he gives vision, he gives provision. And he's not going to allow what he gave you to fail. You'll fail him before he fails us.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, let me
mm-hmm.
say that one more time. You will fail God before God fails you.
Yes.
So, with that being said, look, you know what I'm saying? Ask questions, write stuff down,
Mm-hmm.
ask
Pray
God's,
about it.
yeah, above all, you know what I'm saying? And in prayer, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In prayer, by God teaches us even in prayer, specify. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't, you know what I'm saying? If it don't make sense, ask questions. You'll ask a teacher, you'll ask your parents, ask God. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? He's actually waiting to be bothered in that type of frame, so that he can perform. And
Right.
and you do it to the best of your ability. That's right, Tina. You do it to the best of your ability, and you let God do the rest. And I think what really makes it even better is that, especially if you're someone that's like this, yeah, no, I don't want to do it's because you're very careful and cautious. You don't want to play. It's like, if I'm gonna do this, I want to make sure that I'm doing it. And see, God can see that. He sees it. And
Yes.
that's what he is willing to use. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can be more successful, because he knows that you're not just doing this, for your own personal benefit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You're doing it because he also gives glory to him. So just go on and do it. You know what I'm saying? Go on and do it and stop locking yourself up, you know what I'm saying, in punishment, putting your life in park, thinking that you're really being productive when you're really just a busy bee going in circles. Just, look, just stop all that. You know what I'm saying? Just stop all that. Get somewhere and sit down, outline, pray, you know what I'm saying? And then put things into motion. And like I said, even if you don't always, Moses didn't get to go to the promised land. He knew it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? He got in his feelings. And on the natural side, rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? You ungrateful bums. I have done everything that it is that I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here having a conversation, stepping out of time with God to try to come up with instructions and things for that we can get, so that we all can get to the place that you all bothered God about. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
after a while, God got sick of them. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where he has to literally bar a generation from even going, because you've proven yourself to be ungrateful. And Moses, uh, in so many other times, was PO'd, with the people, you know, as
Well,
as would anybody in his position, you know what I'm saying? And he smoked the rock and all that other stuff. And because, he got in his feelings and he allowed his emotions to take over, he was not able to see the fruits, the full
mm,
fruits of his labor. However, with that, I don't think he was supposed to. I think he did what it was that he was supposed to do, and
mm-hmm.
he had reached uh, the ending point to where he was supposed to go. And that's what people have to understand. You have a lot of leaders. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a part two. You have a lot of leaders in
Definitely.
in positions in place who
Hmm.
make it their business to stifle those that are supposed to go beyond them. Any great parent will tell you their job is to equip their child to go beyond what they did. You're supposed to pass me. And so
Most
when you run into leaders or elders or whatever the case may be, and they position themselves to be in a place to where the ending bar, I'm the end all be all,
mm-hmm.
that's out of order. Because you should always want those that are coming behind you to go beyond you, because you have borders that are limited. Okay. God has limited your borders for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, there is a set group of people. Um, that's right, Tina. There are a set group of people that you're supposed to impact, that you are supposed to effectively minister to, that you are supposed to equip to be able to go beyond what it is God has allowed you to see. Like I said before, Moses' job was ended right where it was ended because he no longer was supposed to go beyond that. And
Mm-hmm.
after he I don't want to say I'll say fail for the lack of a better phrase, just disobeyed. That's all. He just let his emotions get the best of him, and
Mm-hmm.
people be peopling, and people when people are peopling, people will get on your nerves. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? And so what I'm saying, Dad got on his nerves, and he had enough. And what I'm saying, unfortunately, his emotions got the best of him, and I say this: his emotions got the best of him, but then God was also like this. Nope, I'm tired. Moses. You imagine this? Moses literally forsaken all he knows, goes through everything that he goes through, finally accepts the calling after the Lord then beat the brakes off him for all this time. You know what I'm saying?
Lord,
And he finally gets into it. Now you didn't walk these folks across the Red Sea. They sit up here acting ungrateful. Y'all had manna from heaven, so it wasn't like you was hungry. You know what I'm saying? And then had the nerve to open up your mouth because of your lack of patience. Don't that sound familiar? Sound like us. Because of
right.
your lack of patience, you have the nerve to open up your mouth and say, well, we were better off in bondage. Wait a minute. Y'all was just bothering the hell out of God to get y'all out of bondage.
Yes.
And then he gets you out. But because he leaves you in the wilderness, right? When you look up wilderness, different variations, but in the basic terms, he leaves you in the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
You're unaware where you don't have no control.
Yes.
And then
Control.
and then here we go. So what happens is y'all go play on the unspoken but very much alive jealousy and envy between Aaron and Miriam towards their brother. I don't want to talk about that. I'm like, dude, like they were very envious. He was very envious of their brother because, you can always tell sibling rivalries and things of that nature, but you can always tell when somebody envies something that God gave somebody else that and you feel neglected. And my thing is
Mm.
this is that you shouldn't feel neglected. You know what I'm saying? Just operate in the limits God has given you. But
Yes.
because you had sheep's and wolves clothing that saw that, what I'm saying? They played on that and basically had Aaron out here looking at his brother like, I could do that, booty boo, and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And with all that being said, it's like, now none of y'all can go.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your impatience puts your life in part. Theologians will have debates on how long they actually were supposed to be in the wilderness. I like to cover it like this. What should have been just a week, okay? I just covered it by
Mm.
saying a week. It was really probably like 3 to 4 days, but we just gonna say 7 days, okay?
Right. Right.
What was just supposed to be a week's time in the wilderness turned into 40 years because they couldn't shut up, because they couldn't wait. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? This mouth, what I'm saying? Scripture teaches us is that after Moses had kept trying to intercede and wooty woot and all this other stuff, the Lord was telling Moses like this: listen, I hear you, but yeah, I'm done with it. For, for every day that y'all complain, you're going to stay here a year. So that would mean for 40 days straight, somebody found something to complain about, and you extended your 7-day journey
Mm,
to
mm,
40 years.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just, tying back with the topic of existing and living, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? What you have is you have people that, because it don't move the way they think it should move, because
Yes.
it doesn't progress in the matter. Y'all just, God, y'all want God to be this magical genie or where you say, gimme, 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 and he just do. No. The scripture teaches us that if my people, which are called by my name, would do three things: humble yourselves, pray. Oh no, four things: humble yourself, pray, seek my face, and turn from your wicked ways. Then you see how that was four requirements before then.
Yes. Yes.
He required four extra. He required not extra. He just had four requirements of you before he can
Hmm.
basically bless you without interruption. Basically, set you up the place that you need to be without having to go back and forth about whether or not you're supposed to be here. Like we have to get out of this mindset. People abuse the scripture. Says, well, he said, "Ask anything in my name, and I'll give it to you." Yeah, within reason.
Right. With some
Within
conditions.
Yeah, like how you asking God to bless you with a car, but you get mad that He gave you the job first. Well, you need
Mhm.
a job
To
to.
get to the car. No, they just want him to bring the car, and that's it.
No, it ain't gimme, gimme, gimme. You bothering again. You are literally bothering the hell out of God to do this
Hmm.
thing for you. But what you don't understand, He's giving it to you, but He's giving you the method.
Hmm.
You'll dismiss the method or the messenger because it don't look like the way you asked for it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You'll discount a whole person and say that it wasn't God. And then what God does is that he blesses the messenger because you dismissed them. And now
And
you
he's
sit.
making it where you appreciate it.
I'm just saying, how
Because a
you
lot
ask?
of times we're given things and you don't appreciate it for the simple fact that it was given to you.
You know what
You
I mean?
didn't have to work for it. It was just given to you.
And see, and when you are not taught at an early age to be appreciative of gifts,
Mm-hmm.
you'll never understand it. And now you have to go through this trial of going without just so that you can
Right.
get back to what was given. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes.
had a lot of I've gone through cars, you know what I'm saying, in my life. And when I was younger, and I was just, we going through all that. But I never understood the true value of the car until I didn't have one.
Mm.
And I had to go without for years without one, looking for rides, riding the public transportation, things of that nature, using these two legs that he gave me to walk crazy miles to places of that nature. But it wasn't until my pride had to get broke all the way down. And it was like
Right.
this: listen, now that I understand the value of a car, yeah, we're gonna do them oil changes. Yeah, we're gonna keep that gas right. And gas $100 a gallon right now. So it get to half. I'll be like this, all
Not a
right.
hundred. Not 100.
Yeah, it's enough. It's
I
enough.
will be.
But it's enough. It's
Lord.
it's more than what it should be.
It's up there.
It's up there. So with that, with that being said, it's just about just appreciate what you've gifted, and
Hmm.
turn that and make that work for you.
So that was just one topic, y'all. Yeah, we definitely gonna be bringing you back for a part two for sure. Look, you got a lot inside of you, sir. You got a lot inside of you. We got to get some of that out of you so you can empty yourself. See
Man,
how I brought that back around?
that was nice how you did. That was real
That,
smooth.
that, that was good. That was good. Look, I'm gonna say we're gonna do one more topic. We're gonna do
Okay,
one more topic because it's getting good. So we're gonna keep it at the good. It's getting what the mug say, gooder and gooder, gooder and
this
gooder.
is crazy. That-
Mm. Y'all inbox me if y'all want a mug. I'm just saying.
yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be talking to you soon.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. We all finna be for patent turn. Science gas ends.
Okay.
Look, for real, about to be Flintstones. Flintstones.
Listen, because them work from home jobs are gone.
Shh. The legit ones that at that.
I don't know. I don't know. They might be back. Because coming off cruises with new pandemic diseases. So I don't
Mm,
know. We might be.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
don't know.
They don't either.
All right, let's see what this other topic is going to be.
Mm-mm.
Um, um oh,
Oh,
why am I looking at that? I'm looking at the wrong thing on the thing. I'm over here looking at the mouse. Growing or no?
you go
Growing
ahead.
or no? Ah, I'll start it off. I'll start it off on this one.
Okay.
Growing or no? And I'm just gonna start it off with a simple question. Are you in the same place that you were a week ago?
You should be.
We
You
should forever be growing. We should forever be learning. We should I always say every day you should learn something.
Life is going
I
to
don't
make
care
you.
how small
No,
or big it is.
life is gonna make you learn something.
Exactly.
If you're
Exactly.
not if you're not growing, you're dead.
Exactly. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Good.
Once you're dead, then that's when you're not learning. You're not, you're
If
gonna be learning
it,
whether you're a year old all the way up to 100 years old. You're gonna learn something new every day, and somebody
if
might be like, "Man, what is there still to learn if you 100 years old? It's always something."
the moment that you feel like you have learned all that you need to learn, God finna take you out of here.
Right. Because, like you said earlier, what's the point?
What are we doing? You did
Yeah.
you're not here just to exist. You're not here just to take
No.
up space. So if you're not learning, that means you're taking up space. And
Hmm.
God's not going to allow dust or dirt from the earth to just take up space and not do nothing.
Yeah.
We watched Jesus curse a whole fig tree for posing like you were shaking, like you were growing something, only just to let everybody know you was just posing. And he cursed the tree for pretending to be something that it
For
wasn't,
pretending.
for simply just existing instead of actually growing.
Mm.
But the tree decided not to produce, and God said, "Nothing I create is not going to produce." So therefore, if you're not growing, goodbye.
Right.
That's
Right.
it, and that's really it. Seriously, like and those that are tapped in, that are tuned in, and those that will watch the replays and things of that nature. Real talk, you are never too old to learn, and stop allowing society to make you think that you are too far gone past what they deem as suitable
Right.
to do.
Right.
Listen,
Yes.
ain't no handbook on how, ain't no 12 steps on when. Just go
Right.
ahead and do. Listen, it, you need failures in order to succeed. If you didn't have a problem, you wouldn't know God could solve them. Uh, so is the thing is, it's like this. Listen, I'm not. You have to get to a place to where you have to just decide that, look, I'm gonna live. Whatever I got to do to ensure that I'm living, I'm gonna make sure that I'm intentional about doing that. From growing, if you're not, if and that's where growth comes in. Um, be all right with not knowing everything. As a matter of fact, some stuff I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I don't want to know. Just because you know what I'm saying? But I will say this is that as long as it's just like a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Take two people, right? Take two
Hmm.
people to get in the ring and fight. Wrestling, fighting, boxing, whatever. I love wrestling. So you know what I'm saying? You need two people, 2 to 3 people to get in the fight. The point is you need an opponent. Okay.
Right.
It's not a fight if you don't have an opponent. If you don't have a sparring partner, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So if you are not willing to understand that there's still things in this life, me and my wife been together 23 years, married, it'll be 11 years this year, but have been in each other's life for 23 years. And to this day. You know what I'm saying? You know, she learned stuff about me. Yeah, knew something new. I think we learned something new about each other on a regular basis. It'd be like this. Oh, okay. That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see that one coming. Wasn't expect what wasn't expected it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the wonderful thing about it, because that means that there's still things to learn, and it's intriguing enough
Yes.
to where I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, if you ain't growing, you dead. So,
Yes.
and God ain't finna let that He birthed, that He produced, that He created, pretend to grow, but not actually grow. Hey, you wasting
Right.
space, and He's gonna put something in place of that that willingly wants to grow. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And so, and what you was talking about on, um, a lot of people, they have the world's or someone else's timeline. Oh, I haven't done this by 30. I haven't done this by 40. You know,
Yeah.
do, do it on your time. When it's time for you to do it is when it's time for you to do it. You don't
Mhm.
have to go by what society tells you. Oh, if you 35, 40, and you ain't married yet, you know, that ain't what it is. You
I
supposed
don't.
to get married. Stuff like that. Like, don't worry about society's timelines uh when it comes to things. And your growing is gonna be at your pace.
Yeah, I like. Listen, age, like the song say, age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't
Literally,
nothing but a number.
literally. That's all it is. And you only as old as you choose to feel. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now that don't mean be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
do still, like, come on.
right.
These bodies do age, even with taking care of it and working out and all the other stuff. There still is an expiration date, right?
Yeah.
That's still coming. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you're born, that clock starts. You know what I'm saying? And it ticks down. Now, what you do during, the birthday, the hyphen, and the D-Day,
Mm-hmm.
that
What you doing
hyphen,
in your dash?
you know what I'm saying? That dash, what are you doing with your dash? You know what I'm saying? And whatever you do with your dash determines when you get to D-Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? Listen, age ain't nothing but a number. I'm 41. Don't look it, don't feel it. Even though there's some days, you know what I'm saying, I work out, in the morning time that, these legs have to remind me, hey,
It
hey,
reminds you.
hey, you know what I'm
A
saying?
little cracking sound.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, make you think somebody. Listen, one day, listen, I was doing my squats or whatever after I had my weights and strength training, because I do cardio and strength training. So I was doing my squats or whatever, and then listen, it was cracking so bad I thought somebody was shooting. I'm like, bro, we live in a nice neighborhood. Ain't nobody shooting over here. Looking down, I'm like, this,
Right.
oh, that's
I'm
you.
done. I'm done.
But no, that's for real. Age, your age, you set the parameter, or you set the tone for what your age means to you. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
So, you be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Just
make
you,
sure you're doing some kind of growth, some
yeah,
kind of progress in life.
something.
Sure
Long
you're
as
learning something
you learning something, keep
every
moving.
day.
Just keep going. That's all.
Yes.
Just keep going.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So y'all, guess what?
What?
It's time to give from your heart. And if you like what you see, give from your heart. Say it's time to give.
I seen you over there grooving. I seen you over there grooving.
Maybe it was that it's time to
And
leave.
y'all, it is giving time. Put them baskets in the comment. Put the baskets in the comment. The,
I'm finna leave. I ain't I gotta go to work today. I'm finna leave. That just did it for me. I ain't. Wait.
Put the baskets in the comments.
Hey, bro. Hey, real talk. Hey, man. I ain't never in my life. I wasn't expecting that. I'm finna go. Come on, girl, because I'm finna go. I
The
can't.
QR code is right there if you would like to financially give to the
Wow.
financially give to the podcast. Podcast name free. Uh, I caught you off guard with that one.
Right. And then Tevin, this bum. I was playing.
And
But he didn't
and
put the he
yeah,
didn't put the
yeah,
ga-
yeah.
he didn't put the
We put the
baskets in it.
baskets
That
in
made
the
me said,
comments.
I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm finna go. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm getting ready to go, y'all. For real. I am though. In real life, I am. But that right there, I'm done. I'm through with it. Hey man, if you do a virtual
Ooh.
church, I want you to know Tips Tuesdays is the first one I'd ever heard say we put the baskets in the comments.
In the
Hey, bro,
comments. In the
bro,
comments.
I'm done. We through.
Nah, but y'all, for real, yeah. If y'all would like to financially give to the podcast, please do so. The Cash App is right there.
Yeah,
If you would like to give a different way, hit me up at tipstuesdays@gmail.com. If you would like to support the podcast financially. Also, remember, y'all, go to everythingtiffany.com. Check out that merch. That QR code at the top is for the everythingtiffany.com. Go get you some merch. Y'all see I got my gooder and gooder. If y'all want to get y'all a mug, hit me up in the inbox. Don't why you laughing so much?
baby, I'm in the comments. They is wearing me out,
Oh,
bro.
look, let me go over here and see what you over here reading. Let me see what
Cassandra,
you read.
Sandra Sykes, table number
Close the
6
door.
is in here.
Close the, close the virtual doors.
Clozo, honey, listen, Cloudy and Tevin, listen, it's the baskets. I'm done. I
Pass
promise
the
you.
plate this way,
I'm
please.
done. I'm finna go.
Yes,
I'm getting ready to
yes.
leave.
You get to see how we be on here clowning.
I'm getting
We
ready to
be on
leave.
here clowning.
Y'all so funny.
Nah, okay. But for real, because we're gonna get ready to go. Would you like to say any last words of encouragement?
Absolutely.
We are gonna have a part two. We're gonna get together for the exclusive date. I did want to tell people we will be having other than the season 9. We're gonna be having some exclusive lives. So y'all be on the lookout for those dates because I already have some already scheduled. And then me and TB2 we're gonna schedule
Absolutely.
the exclusive one between the two of us for part 2.
Right.
Cause yeah, he got some words to say. We're gonna get it out. We're gonna get them empty. Yes. Yes. Yes,
Absolutely.
Lord.
Yes, Lord.
So but did you say that you have last words of encouragement?
What I will say is this is that you can come back from anything. Don't let them believe that you can't. There's nothing that you can't come back from. You are not so far gone that you can't come back. That's all.
Amen. Amen. So y'all, we will be back here next week, same time. We actually have the Keenan. I always mess up his name. Keenan Coleman.
Oh, that's nephew.
I
Yeah,
had to,
y'all
I had
gonna
to
have.
slow
I
it
will,
down.
and
We have
I will be tuned
Keenan
into that one.
Coleman.
Oh
Yes.
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all tune in next week, same time. We are here on YouTube and Facebook Live. Um, share this episode. If you're just now tuning in, hit hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that this is the replay for you and things like that. So I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of your week. And I hope that we've said something to inspire, motivate, and encourage you in some type of way. Y'all have a great and awesome night. A little motivation.